At 51 years old, I'm still a man looking for his tribe, believe it or not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've met a lot of people and I've been to different places in the world and I see a lot of people that I can relate to. But my particular kind of people, we're very passionate. We're dogs, pretty much. We get a bone and we just hold on to it. And we always check up on each other because that's the kind of person that I am. If there is something about this society that bothers me the most, I would say that it is the fact that there is so much division. And on a deeper level, it really bothers me that these human beings that I'm surrounded by do not realize the immense power that they have. And I mean, just to scratch the surface of it, I'll just throw this out there. The Constitution of the United States, that's written by human beings. That's not written by some deity, by some God that came down and said, this is my law, you best do it or be destroyed. The Constitution was written by men, and those men were the forefathers of everything that came after that. They were the originators. And when you originate something, everything after you is going to follow suit in some way, shape, or form. That's why you want to be the originator of something. My point is the Constitution could have been anything. It's whatever. The Constitution of the United States, all of these laws, these are all man-written laws. Just consider that for a second. And so when I sit back and I say I'm surrounded by human beings that don't realize the immense power that they have, that little tiny example is what I mean. These human beings don't realize that everything that they ever felt was unfair about this country is something that could have been changed by them. You can't sit back and say, God change it or God do it. God is going to give you the power. The universe is going to give you the power. It's up to you to use it. It's up to you to even realize that you have this power. But if you never realize it, then you're just like everyone else. You just sit back and say, you know what? It's too big for me to fix. I think Black Dynamite in the movie said it best. The world may be too big for you. The world may be too big for me, but it's not too big for you and me. Yeah, that's how it works. You're not going to change things by yourself, but you are the person that needs to start it. But you must have people around you in order to get further, in order to really, really make your vision a reality. You've seen Hitler do it. You've seen the forefathers of the United States do it. You've seen president after president after president do it. All of these are human beings. All of these people could have been killed. They're just like you and I. But they had a vision. But more importantly, they had other human beings to help them. You must have help. You must learn to connect to other human beings. In this world where so many people are virtually connected, the reason why there's so much division is because virtual is not real. You guys are not paying attention to the obvious. It's not going to work because it's not based on anything in reality. You have to go outside and you have to literally talk to people. You have to establish an actual verbal / sonic / vibrational connection with another human being. Oh, and then you guys can make all kinds of magic. Take the most famous singer if you want, doesn't really matter. Who in the hell are they without you guys? I'm one of the greatest singers of all time. You should hear my voice. I'm going to get up on stage and I'm going to start singing. What happens if the crowd says nothing? That person's on the stage singing their ass off, but the crowd just stays there. Doesn't do nothing, doesn't emote. What is it really about when you have the most talent, but nobody gives a shit? That's the power of unity, folks. That's the power of human connection. You understand? Another example of how important it is to have a human connection, look no further than a woman and her child, and of course, the father. Most children that have had parents that told them that they were loved and gave those children hugs. A lot of those children don't go through life looking for hugs and affection because they grew up with it. As a matter of fact, a lot of times these kids grow up into adults and they're looking at other people saying, wow, you know, you really didn't get hugs because you're very angry. It's funny how you can be from a loving family and then go out into this world and not fit in because of it. But it's the truth. I've gone through it. And so many people like me have gone through it. We see exactly what happens when the single mother or the single father is busting their ass in order to raise a child and they just don't have the time to tell that kid how much they love them, even though they're doing everything under the sun to make sure that baby survives. But we know as adults that material things, they don't mean love. It's your essence, it's your presence, it's your wonderful touch that gives people the feeling of love and connection. We need each other. We need each other. We need one another. And I believe it's high time that we stop acting like we don't. Division, so much of it, so much of it, so much of it. Hey everybody, if you like that video, please consider subscribing to the page. Why not? What's it gonna hurt? Also, I have a graphic novel entitled Isis Omega. You can read the graphic novel for free. All you have to do is go to my website, click on the Isis Omega link, and scroll down, and you will see that there is a link for you to download the entire graphic novel so that you can read it on your phone or on your PC at your leisure. I hope you enjoy what you read, and if you do, let me know. I'm just like anybody else. I like to hear nice things, as long as it's the truth. Take care.